Lyall, you must be delighted to get your first European goal.
Yeah.
Your first goal for Rangers.
Yeah, obviously it's a massive moment for me. I'm delighted to score my first goal for Rangers. I think it came at a good time. I think obviously in the game as a whole we weren't as good as we wanted to be. We know that the performance wasn't as good as what the manager demands, and we know that within the group. But I think there's a lot of positives still to take. Obviously we're through to the next round, and that's all we've got to do.
I mean, getting through is all that matters, the be all and end all, isn't it?
Yeah, I think obviously, again, like we know the performance wasn't as good as what we wanted to be. We know there's still a lot of building to do and a lot of progress to be made, but I think we've all really bought into what the manager brings and what he wants to do and the style of play he wants to do, and I think once we do implement it properly it'll be a really exciting brand of football the fans will love, and so I think obviously we just need to keep doing what he wants to do and we'll get better.
What did the manager kind of say post-match though, because he spoke in the press conference about maybe not taking the ball in certain areas, then you lose it in bad areas, conceded a lot of shots. What was kind of his message post-match?
Yeah, again, he's always demanding of us to what he wants more, he wants better, and that's what the kind of guy he is, but I think we've obviously really bought into it. I think we know the levels he demands, and we know tonight wasn't good enough as a whole performance, but at the end of the day we just need to look at the positives. We're through to the last round of the Champions League qualifier, so there's that to look forward to, but again we know there's a lot of work to be done and we'll keep progressing.
Your first goal for the club, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's amazing. Obviously it's a really proud moment for me and my family and stuff to come here and score the Champions League qualifier is a massive moment, so no, I'm delighted.
How does it feel for you to be getting to perform on a stage like this, and now of course it will be a playoff to reach the Champions League group? It must be a big change for you.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'm really enjoying it. Obviously, like I've said earlier, I didn't really expect to be in the team as early as I have been when I first came in. Obviously the manager didn't sign me, I wasn't his player, so I had to prove to him what I wanted to do, and he's backed me, so it's been great. Really enjoyed working with him, and I think what he wants to implement will be really good when we actually get it properly in our games, and it'll be really good style of football. So no, I'm just really enjoying it, and obviously going to go tonight was great, and putting us through the next round.
Does it feel like you've announced yourself to the support now? I mean, as you say, you're perhaps maybe a wee bit under the radar compared to some of the other signings that have come this summer.
I think I've still got a lot more to give, to be honest, and I think the way the manager wants to play will suit my style. I want to get on the ball, I want to run, and I want to score goals, and I think that showed that today. It was only it happened, but in the right position. That's something I like to do, is in the midfield just get into the box and hope someone breaks you, and thankfully it did again tonight. So no, I still got a lot more to give, so I'm just looking forward to showing what I can do.
What are your Champions League memories as a boy growing up? What's your first memories of that sort of?
Can't remember. Probably just the anthem's pretty cool, isn't it? Like, I just looking forward to hearing the anthem. I think so. It'll be quite live.
Have you been to Champions League games?
No, I don't think I have actually.
Never actually been to one?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, I don't think I have. No.
So that in itself will be some.
Yeah, like I say, it's something to look forward to. But again, obviously we've got Allo on Saturday. We need to go do the job there because the expectation is us to win that, and we know we need to go and win that. So we just need to focus on that now and take next Tuesday when it comes.
Can I ask you about Jack Butland? I mean, you weren't here last season, you'd have come up against him a few times, and there's times where he's getting criticism. I remember a game at Dens Park, he spills one in, and a lot of people were wondering if that was be the end of his career. But the way he started this season has been so impressive. I mean, what's it like for you having somebody like him behind you when times get tough as he did get tonight, and he bails you out?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I've always thought he was a great goalie. I remember the first time I went to Ibrox with Dundee, I thought I'd scored in the first minute. He pulled out a worldie save, so I was raging at him for that. I've already pulled him up about that actually, but no, I honestly, the way he carries himself about the training ground, the way he does everything, just really good for me to look up to, because obviously he's older than me and he's been in a lot of great places and great clubs. So no, I think he's been a great goalie and he's done really well. And again, over the couple of ties, I don't think we'd be here if it wasn't for him. So no, he's been great. His
value is important off the pitch as it is on it, isn't it? I mean, he's as big a leader off the pitch as he is.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think obviously the way he carries himself in the training ground, and he's always doing extra and all that, it's just good for me to look up to and see that no matter where the stage he's at in his career, he's still doing that and trying to get better, and it's just really good.
It's obviously Brugge's going to be in the playoff. Are you confident the team can raise its standards? But you only have to do it to actually win through if you're going to have a chance of winning through.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously we know it's not going to be an easy game. They're a good side. We know that. We played them in a friendly at Ibrox a couple of months ago, so we know they're a good team. But that's just what you have to expect to play in the Champions League. I think obviously we need to show that we can compete at that level, and hopefully we will.
Just Allo, obviously the difficulties against your form side of the weekend. How big a game is that for you guys in a different game from tonight, but to maybe enact some of the improvements that the manager wanted from last weekend?
Yeah, I think obviously it'll be more playing against a low block kind of style, rather different than what it was tonight. But no, at the end of the day, this football club, you need to win every game you play, and I've learned that quite early doors. That's the expectation, so we just need to do that, and hopefully it's enough and we'll get through.